Looks perfectly normal, right? It is not. She does not have her weapon. Anyways, this is kind of a, just kind of a weekly kind of video I've decided to do. So, as it stands right now, here I am in, like, in Azuma. I was about to say Liyue. I'm like, wait, no, I'm out of Liyue. I left off in Liyue when it comes to Genshin, though. And since then, I've, like, recorded nearly every interaction. I say nearly because apparently I forgot to record Tartaglia's little event over in Inazuma. That's not Inazuma. Inazuma's over there in that direction. Anyways, I'm making this as kind of a, what am I doing this week for YouTube? And to be honest, I haven't uploaded that much. Personally, I don't know if this is going up, like, right as after I record this, or on, or Sunday, or whatever day in the next few days. I did not mean to drop down. There might be a chest down here, who knows. But what I basically wanted to do was, yeah, record this, tell you what I wanted to do this week in terms of videos. I mean, obviously, there's 2 videos immediately coming out after this one, almost. Because I will be uploading a video on Sunday of my reaction to the Fortnite event that's coming in, like, actually, if I look at my timer, that's in, like, 47 hours from now. And then there's, well, at least the thing will go up. That event over there I don't care about right now. I also had done a... Yeah, and then there's going to be a few days after that video, there's going to be me reacting to the next season's Battle Pass like I usually do. I won't buy it immediately off the bat because I'm low on funds right now, and the previous 2 were immediately automatically bought by my because I had the crew pack. But I don't have the crew pack active right now, simply because I don't have the money for it, so there is that unfortunateness. I might buy it depending on if a character comes out in tomorrow's item shop, as it stands right now, because there's, between now and the event, there's 1 more item shop reset.
It's so nice to de-stress.
And if they, and if this one character happens to come out, then I will buy it, and I will have to buy the season pass a little while later. But if it doesn't come out in the shop, then I will buy the battle pass in the reaction video for Chapter 2, Season 8. So there's those 2 videos. Also, I've kind of been thinking of kind of doing a kind of videos like this that I just kind of chat weekly kind of to you guys and explain what I've been doing more or less. Personally, I haven't uploaded for like a long time. Like, if you look at my loadout on the side here, you can kind of see, but you can see that I have an entire different roster. And throughout my videos, when I edit them, like, I started out with like a kind of a zoom in for the video, and so you couldn't like see my UID. I mean, you can see a little bit of it right now, but I used to crop it out, and then I kind of adjusted it so you can see a little bit more of the frame now, and that was the current videos I was recording then. And then, about around time when I got to Inazuma or so, I figured out, oh wait, I can just change the cropping, so I actually can record the it without the Genshin Impact being in full screen. So there's that. But there's that. I kind of don't know what else to do. I was gonna think of doing another Fortnite music notes thing, but I'm like, there's not enough time in the season to do that. Like, I literally have basically tomorrow, and I'm not sure even if I'll get enough sleep in time for that. So there's just that going for me. I also have this little Sealy going around. Oh yeah, I recorded an entire video of me getting this little guy. I might upload it. I'll have to upload it at some point, but that's the thing about me. I tend to record a video, and then I either delay it for so long that I don't upload it, or I record it and then I just kind of trash it or something like that. I mean, right now, if I look, I record a few. I think, yeah, there was a few videos I did record. I'm gonna have to change how I do it, and I'm not gonna do the episodes. I'm just gonna upload them as they are. I might do a thing where I just upload them as like I usually do, where I just have no audio, because I do record them without audio. Or I could do it where I have like I show a clip or something, and then I have kind of like a little commentary, kind of like I zoom in or something on the character or something and record it off closely or something like that. That event down there, I never recorded it because I did it over like more than one day, so I tend to do that. I could check to see what I recorded actually. Yeah, give me a second. That I could upload recently. There's that. I don't know which video this is, but it's like 42 minutes long. I think I already edited that video though. Yeah, I think that's the reaction video. So I do have like 1 or 2 videos to edit and send over, basically. But basically, kind of how it worked was, I started out with like, let's see, what did I do since last time? The Guhal Greek. Oh yeah, I didn't have a good party back then, didn't I? So basically what happened was, when I started that, I didn't have a big group, and that was around 1.1, 1.2 area. And we're currently in like 2.1. About almost halfway. We're about a quarter of the way, or about a third of the way through the entire season. Oh yeah, we're almost a third of the way through. Anyways, back in like 1.2-ish area, I wasn't a good player for Genshin. Like, I kind of was a coward. Like, I'd see an enemy, I'm like, oh no, strong enemy, turn the other way. And so I basically kind of went the other way and didn't really attack them. And then when I came around to about Child, around maybe early 1.2, which I'll have to upload that video. Listen, do not do what I did. I took over half an hour to defeat him because I was stubborn. I mean, I could have taken more than one try to take him out, but I legit basically within like the first few minutes, my entire team was down except for Barbara. And so she just she basically tickled Child to death. Like, she literally just took me through 30 minutes of grueling just grinding. Every time I would get hit with a large hit by Child, she would just go, "Nuh-uh, I'm going to heal back up." And so she went ahead and healed back up. So then 1.2 came around. I recorded a little bit of that with Albedo. I showed a teaser of that. I think it was going to be like a few episodes in or something. I think after Guhal Week, it was actually the next one. No. Next one would be Zhongli. And then a few episodes after that would be the Child battle that I told you took too long.
Should we really be off work this early?
I'm gonna... Sorry, if I stand too still, they talk. Except Raiden, for some reason, which is why I kind of started out with her. Then about around 1.2 came around. That's when I'm like, you know what? Now that I kind of understand how wishing works, I'm gonna try to get Ganyu. So I went ahead and got her, as you can see. She hasn't had a rerun since. I think I got her within, like, the first day or so. And so, like, I had that, and she literally changed my entire gameplay style. Like, I was literally no longer cowardly. I was just basically going in. And ever since then, I've been kind of improving my party. I've been, you'll see throughout the video that once I get Ganyu, I have her running for most of it. Like, she's the one character I ran most of the time throughout the entire thing. But as I went through, you will notice that while Ganyu remained majority basically in all the parties, you would see characters change out as I get new characters and unlock them. I'm actually basically out, more or less, out of money in terms of money I could get for Prima Gems. Like, I'm basically... I have killed my wallet for Genshin. Genshin is one of the things that basically kill my wallet. Even though I've only spent a few $100 on the game. Yes, I am I'm what you consider a minimal whale. I'll just play it enough so I can just barely get a character I want. Like if I show you right here, see, C0, 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 Hu Tao from a later video, C0, Klee rerun, C0. I almost got a C1 Zhongli, ended up getting Klee instead, C0, Kazuha, C0 Jean. I got Chi-Chi at some point, 1.6. Yoimiya, C0, as you can see. Ayaka, C0. Tartaglia, C0. I'm just going through all the 5 stars I have. Yeah, after that, there's like 2 left, which is Mona and Kiching. But those are from, like, if you fail 50-50. And I did, that's why those are my only C1 5 stars. Well, other than that, yeah, all of them left is basically that. But yeah, so as a result, I have like 13 5 stars, not including the Traveler, and only like 2 5-star weapons. So my entire plan basically is when after the current banner is Raiden. Basically, after she comes out, after hers leaves in about 10 days from now, and then Kokomi's comes around, I'm actually not going to roll for Kokomi. I'm actually going for her weapon instead. Because personally, I need the weapon more. Because personally, in my opinion, Kokomi is just a just glorified Barbara. And I already have a Barbara who literally soloed. Legit soloed child. So basically the idea is I roll for Kokomi's weapon, and then if I happen to get her weapon, then I'll try rolling for Kokomi. If I don't get her weapon or her character, hey, that's just how it works. If I do happen to get her weapon but not Kokomi, then I'll just go ahead and put it on Barbara because she literally soloed child. She deserves a 5-star after all this time. Not to mention, if she has enough HP, it gets converted. However, if I do get Kokomi and her weapon, I already have an idea for her build, which would take me most of 2.2 to actually, part of 2.1 and a bit of 2.2 to build out. But the idea is to run, if I show you my artifacts, I don't actually have them marked. But my idea is to run, yeah, I'm gonna run, yeah, here we go. No, not that. But, oh, yeah, here. So I have this Gilded Corsage ready for Kokomi in case I need to. And then I also have, that's not for her. But basically the idea is to run 2-piece, Heart of Depths and 2-piece, War Plume, which, optimizes her, damage with her weapon. So she theoretically will become around a 40 to 50k HP character like Zhongli here, who you can see is like 45.5. He actually technically isn't max yet still, so he still has this weapon that I'm still upgrading. Like, I mean, even, it's a 3-star, so of course it's R5. You can see that's a 3-star right there. But then there's also these. As you can see, only one of them is at level 20, all the rest are like close to level 20, except the feather. So I think by the end of that, so I think at the end of that, he'll be like maybe around 50k. So if that's any relation to how Kokomi will be, then she's gonna be pretty good. Otherwise, putting it on Barba would make it that if I need to depend on her, then I can depend on her. And I'm planning on like building an expeditionary force out of them. So I'm still working on my characters and such, and then there was that. So let's see. Yeah, 1.3 came around, and it had Xiao, and I'm like, he's okay. I'd rather have Hu Tao instead. So I literally like worked for her, and then I just basically like, I'll show it. I'll end up having it in the beginning of that video. Like I legit just leveled her up as much as I could, right off the bat, and she basically just. It's hilarious because not only did I give her like a level 80 weapon, I think it was 70 at the time, I'm not sure, but it was a high level spear polearm. And she was decent level. She was like, I think I got her to like level 70 before I ran out of material to level her up. But I got her up really high. And I don't use her much now, but she was in my party for a while, and whoo boy was she really good. Like, there was that. And then 1.4 comes around, and Rosario got the similar treatment. 1.5 came, and her Taglia got a similar treatment as I can show you here. 1.5 mostly was built on making him really good. Like, look at that. He's like all level 20s. He got the 1.5 treatment. Surprisingly, 1.6 is when it actually starts trailing off, because I actually worked mainly on Klee because I wanted her, because she was a pretty good DPS, as you can see. She's got nearly 2k damage. And then all her artifacts are like 20. And so as a result, 1.6 is actually when things got a bit crazy for me, because that's when not only did I get a 5-star, I got 2 back-to-back event 5-stars, which is the first I did in an event. Wait, no. Was Tartaglia 1.5? I honestly can't remember. I think he was 1.4. No, he was 1.4, yeah. So, no, I didn't get 1.5 character. Because it was 1 Eula. Yeah, that's right. 1.5. It was first Zhongli, and I got Yanfei, almost got Klee, and then I just basically waited out an entire Eula banner so I could get Klee. So, there was Klee, basically. And then after Klee, I got Kazuha as he came around, and then I kind of didn't expect to get Ayaka, but I got her.
A blade embraces its
so
duty.
There's that.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
That audio kind of sounds a bit off for me sometimes. And then, wow, this is crazy. I was like at like maybe wish 87 for her. Like, I almost hit hard pity just to get Yoimiya. I did win the 50-50 for her. But some of my characters I didn't win, like Raiden I didn't win. Kazuha I didn't win. I think, oh yeah, and Child. Those are the 3 I know of that I failed 50-50. So from the 5-stars I can currently get, I'm still missing Diluc in that respect. But I do have Raiden. And then there's Kokomi coming up. And personally, I'm personally waiting to see what the 2.2 special announcement brings. I do have an alt account, which is actually on an entirely separate different channel, which I actually not planning on linking, but if you know me, you'll probably find it. You will, and then if you happen to find it, then you find it. But basically, depending on what reruns, like based on my calculations and how Mihoyo have been doing things recently, we're most certainly going to look at double 5-star reruns. And I narrowed it down to being Ganyu, Xiao, Albedo, Eula, and I'm missing one, hold on. Hu Tao, yeah. So, personally, of those 5, Hu Tao's at the... not Hu Tao. Xiao's at the top of that list. Because, I mean, I already have a lot of Animo artifacts I could give him that are decently leveled from being on Kazuha. I've kind of swapped him recently to a more elemental reaction, so if you look here, he's got like over 300 in elemental mastery, which is insane. But hey, that's like a regular reactionist Animo user for you. And so then so hopefully Xiao comes out. If Ganyu comes out, then my alt can get her and have the exact same treatment from there. Zhongli, not too much, but yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about him, but I don't think he's getting a rerun until like maybe 2.4 or so. Because personally, it took him like 1.1 and 1.5, and he got reruns. So he probably won't get one until 2.4 probably.
Where do you want to go next?
But anyways, that Hu Tao is okay, but I already have Hu Tao, so I'm not gonna roll for her. Albedo is okay. It depends on if it's a... I might roll for him if I have enough. Depending on if he's the second banner or the first banner. Because it's really the banner that might affect my entire thing. So maybe it might be him, maybe it might not be him, who knows. And then there's... Yeah, and then there's Eula, which honestly I have Shang Yun for. So she's at the lowest of the ones I want to roll for. So, also she's kind of recent enough, I don't think she's getting a rerun. So personally, it's between those 4 as the highest possibility for reruns. And I'm personally looking for Xiao the most. Maybe Albedo. I'll roll for Albedo if he happens to be the second one, and the first one is like Hu Tao or Ganyu. If Xiao is hopefully the second one, or at least in one of those banners, I'm going for him. If it happens to be like Hu Tao and Ganyu as a rerun, or if it happens to be a combination of Hu Tao, Eula, or Ganyu as the banner 5 stars for like for the next one, I'll probably mostly save but spend a bit on the weapon banners to see if I can get some more 5 stars for my characters, because I really need to save the wishes. But hey, in my opinion, Kokomi actually is good because, based on my calculations, she could be a really good tank. Like, not shield Zhongli tank, but no shield, self-healing sufficient that if everyone falls, she can stall out any boss that will take Hydra damage and eventually defeat it kind of tank. I don't know the exact math on how much damage she could potentially do, because I haven't leveled her artifacts. Because personally, it's been that I'm not leveling their artifacts recently, unless I know I'm getting them. At least I'm guaranteed to get them. Like, it was the same for, like, when Tartaglia and, Klee came around, because I had so many wishes saved up, I could easily wish for them and get them. Ganyu almost happened, but Hu Tao definitely happened in that case. So if I happen to have enough wishes and there's a character coming, then I will totally try to save for them if I can. So from 2.2 onwards, it's kind of a iffy on terms of like wishing, but that's my rough idea on wishing. I don't think I'm missing anything else, because I don't want to spoil off any kind of future telling of that stuff, but I think that's it for like story time in my weekly thing. Oh, yeah, Minecraft. I didn't tell this about Minecraft, but basically when it comes to Minecraft coming out, or sorry, Minecraft's already out, but I haven't showed it on my channel, but I'm actually working on a Minecraft mod right now. I've actually done a mod in the past January, and then updated it a bit. It's out there, but it's not like up to date. I am working on one for like Minecraft mobs, so I'm working on that. I'll put trailers or something on here, but the idea is to kind of have a separate channel for that and upload it to there. But yeah, there's a few things I could do in my world. I mean, there's a few things I can do with the mods. Like, I have a lot of ideas, but not a lot of time because my schedule's kind of really messed up right now. Like, I'm literally recording this in the middle of the night. That's how messed up my schedule is. Oh, and it's also a little bit after reset. My backpack wants me to look at something. Oh, yeah. I just bought something right after. Yeah, you could see that yeah, I'll show it again in case you didn't see, but I'm at 7 fate, and I have, like, enough for, like, about 40 wishes. So I, like, did the calculations with a friend, and I'm like, I legit told them, like, if I were to get Kokomi and her weapon in just 10 pulls each, only in, like, in like 115.3 realities would I actually get both of them in those 10 rolls. After that, it just kind of gets iffy on the calculations. But that's the general idea of how probable it is to get her and the weapon. I'm just stalling. I love to stall for some reason. Like, I'll just ramble on and on. I'll repeat myself, and just gonna chat more or less, so... I can't think of anything much else, but... Oh yeah, I did record back when it was my birthday. I never uploaded it, but... Basically, if your birthday ever happens in Genshin, it permanently unlocks in their profiles them wishing you happy birthday. Right down here. But for some reason, Raiden has 2 of them. I'm assuming one of them is Raiden, and the other one is another facet of Raiden. I'm not going into specifics because there's a chance someone might be watching this and they're like, "Ooh, Raiden," and then they'll learn about something and they're like, "I didn't want to know about that," and so there's that. As for upcoming characters, Goro is interesting. Personally, what's her name up there? Let me think here. What was her name? It'll probably say it in her lines here. Let me look. It's probably down here. Oh, Yae Miko, yeah. Yae Miko. That's an interesting character I'm looking forward to, because after the Electro Catalyst issue with Lisa, who will permanently remain like a level 40 for me. Until, like, the future, basically. She looks like an interesting character. We don't know her build or anything, but depending on her build, I might get her. Toma, I don't care about too much. He's coming out soon, and you can barely see it, but so there's like the island right there, and then there's another island just past it. I'm gonna cover most of the island there so you can see it. Like that little mountain sticking in the background, that's part of the final island, and with that comes Toma in 2.2. Is it Toma or Toma? I think it's Toma. I don't know. I've been saying Kokomi like I've been saying with an accent in most of the times I've said her name, in case you haven't picked that up, but yeah, so there is that. I honestly need to actually do more stuff. Like, I basically have been playing this game and just have not been uploading. Like, I still am like under 1,000 subscribers. I've been running this channel for like over 5 years. It's literally my main account on YouTube, and it's just I just haven't really uploaded. It's kind of crazy how that works. I'm still under 1,000 subs, like you'd expect it to happen, but yeah, that happens. At some point, it's gonna go on. I mean, I ramble. Like I said, I ramble and I repeat when I don't know what to say, because this is entirely unscripted. There's like no script on the side or anything telling me what to do or anything. I just kind of do it off the top of my head. I even just turned on the music so there's at least a little ambience in the background. Is it ambience or ambiance? I don't know. There's a little problem with the pronunciation there. Yeah, it's like day 2 of the fishing thing. I'm really good at fishing. I mean, you probably looked, but no, you haven't until now. But yeah, I R5 max that 90. I mean, I have a Skyward Spine I could potentially give her, but it's not high enough to actually surpass. Spear, not to mention it's got that burst damage and the crit rate on it, which kind of works hand in hand with her. Her rate is a bit higher than I thought it'd be, because there are some characters who have like decent ones that like Ganyo Rare have like a nearly 200%, and then all that. I don't know, I was thinking of maybe doing some covers and putting on my channel. I did that like once, but I think I might have either buried that video with other content or hidden it. I don't know, I'll just do random videos and I'll upload them or not. And that's just kind of how I am. I might do a video, I might not. Personally, the world's kind of despised me for it. Or at least I despise the world for how it works, because it's done that to me. I make a video. Is it gonna get reception or no reception? I am rambling. I need to edit. I need to end this and edit this potentially. or just upload it raw as kind of a telling, like, hey, what do you think of this? And how do I think it sort of thing, like, what do I edit out? I don't know, I'm probably just gonna upload this raw, because it's been, like, what, 3 months since I last uploaded a video? I mean, it's been more recent than that on a different channel, but that's the idea. It's been, like, a bit long. Also, Rain's not as good as I thought it'd be. I mean, her energy recharge is pretty good. Look at that, it's like nearly 250. But there is that. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of position this so you get a nice little view. Ah, perfect time to turn on the lights, eh? A is an the other A, not the AA. The A is an A. That looks good, eh? No. A. Her name's A. Say A. Alphabet. I have no idea. I just came to mind. Am I just gonna sit on this roof and just eventually end the video? Probably. Or am I just gonna stare at the sunset? Actually, there's no sunset. It's the lights shining off the thing that makes it look like it's a sunset. I looked at the lights because it's nighttime, and I thought it was Did I record for basically an entire in-game day? Yeah, I think I recorded for like over an entire in-game day. Maybe. I don't know the rate of it. I just know it's like 60, maybe it's a second per minute or something. So if that's the case, and I've been recording for over one in-game Genshin day, I need to have the bird stop coming. Or something like that. I don't know. Basically, the idea is, if you're bored like me, you have nothing else to do, I guess you could watch the entire video. Watch whatever I do at the end. Which, personally, isn't much. But, there is that.